Independence Day. He said everything was red to symbolize the red.
Hey
Hey
fam,
fam!
welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be checking this video out. Like, subscribe, share, and watch to the end, and let's get right into it.
The month was August. I was enjoying myself in Poland with my girlfriend. The weather was perfect. I spent around 3 weeks traveling around Poland. I simply fell in love with my beautiful girlfriend and her beautiful country. After returning to the US and going back to school, fall quickly came. November was here. I remember on the 12th, the day after Poland's Independence Day, my roommate, knowing that I went to Poland a few months prior, brought me down to his room asking why would I go to such a horrible country.
really?
He said
Wow.
it's a country filled with Nazis. They had a massive Nazi march with millions of people.
You should do his
I said, dude, what are you talking about? He said, let me show you. He points to the screen to show an article of The Guardian and other news sites. And he shows the pictures on the site, and it was just Warsaw with patriots celebrating Independence Day. He said everything was red to symbolize the red outside the swastika flag of Germany. After telling him how he's a fool for believing that and to simply look up the flag of Poland, he then told me there were mass amounts of Nazis there. I told him that the march wasn't a Nazi march, but if there were fascists there, it would be a very small percentage of the population. Because I'm not going to deny the all Polish youth and other groups like that. And I thought this was weird and interesting that my roommate would even say this, because just days prior, there was a march with neo-Nazis walking around in the streets freely protesting.
Yeah.
Wow, I did see that.
Really, I heard of it.
Where were they marching on?
I think this was around a protest time when there was that. I think the Israel something with Palestinians, so they also came out to do some.
In which country is that?
Let me get something. Sorry. There's something I saw that was confusing. You see, I saw something about march for the Hitler. I don't understand.
Yeah, I saw that
You
too.
saw that headline, right?
Yeah, I saw that headline
Sorry, can we
too.
go back? I
Yeah.
want to be sure that
Yeah, you're not.
Concert
I'm
in
planning
Poland.
a concert
In
in
Poland.
Poland for Hitler.
But literally, Poland were the victim of Hitler. I
Now,
don't think we were supposed to call that name.
Sorry.
It was a victim of the H1.
Yeah.
So why we don't want to plan his birthday in
In-
any other place than
in Poland.
Poland, where it victimizes people? Like, why would you want to do that?
So you are telling me there are people in Poland that sees this guy as a hero?
The event was reported
As
as
Poland
Poland
is
is under
under
fire for a new law, making it a crime to say the country has responsibilities for the Holocaust.
Holocaust. Damn, why are these people doing this much?
Wait. Well, what I still want to understand is this was as far back as 2018, right? Let me understand something. Are there sympathizers of the Nazi regime in Poland? Because if they are,
That's bad.
that's worse than bad.
Like, that's very
You
bad.
guys are the victim
Of the H1.
of this whole
Thing.
thing. For me, I was not even the victim. Yeah, there is no love lost for me.
Actually.
with that man. Yes, you that have gone through it.
Like, you literally saw the history of it. You read it. Like, we just learned
I'm a
this
bit
about
confused.
how many years ago.
Let me just believe this is a fake
News.
news.
Let us leave this fitness actually.
Youth and other groups like that. And I thought this was weird and interesting that my roommate would even say
What
this,
flag is
because
that?
just days prior, there was a KKK march with neo-Nazis walking around in the streets freely
Street of
protesting.
Poland.
I told him that if news agencies and media companies were to come over and take pictures of that, simply be overblown and people with hate would just be shown as the cover of that country. After this happened, I can't help but think of the news article that was shown just putting Poland in such a bad light. But not just this, but also people putting these ideas in their heads about Poland, just like my roommate. And after looking up other articles on the matter, all I can help but think is that the US and probably other countries' news sites and media companies just hate Poland. They just simply don't understand it.
These guys are the
easiest thing to
victims
do
here.
is to
They
be
can't
ignorant and
march
spread
for the
foolish
H1. Like,
lies.
it's not possible.
Lies that Polish people are and that Polish people had Polish death.
And smuggled them into the
Pause.
Warsaw Ghetto.
They are reading the news. They are reading history wrongly.
Actually.
Because that's the only thing I can see. Because they are making the victims to be the perpetrators of the
Yeah.
Act, yeah.
of the act, and it's crazy. They are reading history wrongly.
Actually.
I'm still in awe.
Let's see what Obama has to say.
and a Polish death camp to see for himself.
It is slowly hard to stand up for the US and to be a patriot of this country when all there is shame pointed your way if you do, with people calling you a nationalist and being far right when you're simply proud of your homeland, making it an evil act that people shouldn't do. When I was a kid, I remember wearing a US flag t-shirt and going to a parade and having a barbecue and fireworks after. And while that's still a thing today, I don't remember the hatred of loving your country until recently. Just to be frank, I'm not saying that the US or Poland is the best country in the world, but at least shows some respect for those who fought and died for it. Another point is that people don't realize how recently Poland's independence was. People don't respect the fact that the grandparents of today's Poles dealt with at least World War I, World War II, German Nazis, communists, post-war communism, and then cleaning up the mess, only for the same people to be never acknowledged with anything they ever did to fight for today's Poland, even some countries today. They don't realize that 450,000 Poles died during World War I and at least 6 million died during World War II. They don't realize they had almost nothing but patriotism and bravery, the same patriotism and bravery that carries over to today's marches. They just don't understand the history because they want to scare people into their politically correct ideologies, even at the cost of lies. I believe whoever you are, whatever race you are, you should respect and honor your ancestors and do what is right moving forward. Simply put, love yourself and everything you are. So what do I see on the 11th of November? I see a proud nation, a nation that is happy they never surrendered, who just recently gained independence. A group of people who stood up against evil with very little help and still came out the other end.
Yeah, exactly.
But I still strongly want to encourage people to read history, really, because I mean, these things are just out there for you to know and for you not to be easily deceived. Because I mean, even if the media is trying to paint something different to give you a perspective of a certain group of people, you owe yourself the right to sort for right information, and these things are just.
I think the problem is that people don't actually look too deep. They just see any sites and anything you see on it. They'll be like, oh, this person is this person that. They just take it. They don't go deep into it to make research.
In as much as I will tell people to research again, but the world we live in today, even the renowned media sometimes are being compromised.
Actually,
so you don't know where to get the right information. Do you understand? Far back as before, the media or all these news outlets, they had a reputation. They keep that reputation. But now, it's all about who is the highest bidder.
I think it's just for clickbait.
Do you understand? Clickbait.
That's most of it for clickbait. If you want to read history, you should go to a library and get
definitely. Old books.
Historical books.
You understand?
A lot of people don't have the time to go to libraries.
You should, if you want to talk about it, if you want to believe it, you should give your time to it. If you're not giving your time to it, then you should not have a stand and you should not have a say on that topic until you do
you know what's funny, right? This is where the media comes in. Sometimes those topics might not even be of your interest. It might not even be like something you're actually searching for. You might search for something different and you just pop like, so person is evil, it this other thing. That's not what you're looking for, mind you. So you just seeing it and you scroll, it's already a mindset. It's an idea planted in your head. So tomorrow somebody say, so that person is not like, no, that person's not nice, oh, this person this other thing. Like, I saw it somewhere. Mind you, you're not searching for that. It's just an idea planted in your mind.
Searching for something and something pops up, right? With any fact that they have popping up. I still feel like if maybe there's an occurrence, you're in a conversation and that thing needs to be talked about. If you know that you don't have enough information, maybe you saw it one time, you should not have a stand and a say. Even if you're saying what you saw, it should not be from a place, this is my stand, I believe what I saw. You're saying this is what I saw and I'm not sure. That should be cleared.
That's true. Thank you guys for watching, and please comment in the comment section, educate us more about this. If there's some hidden facts about it we also don't know, tell us in the comment section. Like, subscribe, share, and I hope to see you guys at my next video. Stay safe and bye for now.